Commissioner Bug, Commissioners, thank you. I am Dr. Abdul Haleem Muhammad. Representing myself, I got so many hats. I'm representing myself and every other hat that's in my haberdashery. But I'm a minister, I'm a clergyman, I'm an urban planner, I'm an advocate and an activist in Houston for 34 years. I don't take a back seat to anybody when it comes to fighting for affordable housing, criminal justice reform, economic opportunity, or multimodal transportation, or, for instance, environmental justice. I don't take a back seat to anybody, and my public record is such. I speak truth to power, but I also speak responsibility to those who consider themselves victims and those who consider themselves oppressed. I'm here in support for keeping the funding and the purpose of this I-45 project. And a lot has been said, but all I ask of this commission in reviewing all of the comments and things that you have hearing and will hear and will read is to have discernment between those who are environmentalists versus those who are actually for environmental justice. Those two movements are not the same. One is ecocentric. It's about the environment. The other one is about human beings and how the environment impacts them. Please have discernment for those who claim to want to revise the plan and make it better, but really, truly just want to stop it. As an urban planner, PhD in urban planning, I know the difference in their vision of urban form, to be walkable, to be dense, and to have mixed use. This is what has gentrified what we call the fourth ward. This is what's creeping into the third ward, and this is also what's creeping into the fifth ward. And we don't hear any outcry from these people. Next, for too long, if we be honest, I have Commissioner Cagle here, for too long, stand your ground on what we funded you for in 2015. While we were fighting over a bathroom bill, we gave TxDOT the greatest increase in funding that it's ever had. So that's why all these things came off. I can't believe my time's up already. So let me just go. We have kicked the flood mitigation infrastructure can down the road, multimodal transportation, affordable housing, refinery air quality down the road, and traffic safety and congestion. When it comes to multimodal transportation that's been mentioned, I served on the Gulf Coast Rail District. You have a rail division. And Metro has really been the political pinata in Harris County and hasn't gotten. So we have agencies that do that, but we have not funded them and we have not given them the proper support. Let me close with this right here. I do not want you to be bludgeoned or shamed into being what they say was our granddaddy's TxDOT. This book, Color of Law, and others books that I've studied chronicles what public policy has done to damage and make segregated communities. You're not that TxDOT. Your crew in Houston has had over 360 public meetings and have engaged us in this process. And lastly, in Commissioner Cagle's jail, there are young men who we could take, and with these 187,000 jobs that's going to be created, $7 billion, we can take them and take a gun out of their hand and put a welding torch in their hand. And instead of mothers burying their children, we'd like to lay some rebar instead of laying our children to rest, and we would like to pour concrete instead of pouring dirt on our children's coffins. This is the same people, and I will close as a preacher. I got about 1,000 closing, but I will close, Chairman Bug. The same people who use the logic that the vaccine has more benefits than it has risks are the same people who are saying that go against that very logic. This project has more benefits than it has burdens, and that really is the test of equity. The appropriate distribution of burdens and benefits. It's not a perfect plan, but housing will improve, jobs will improve, we'll create some new millionaires so that our children can be able to be supported through the charity of our own business people instead of running around on our freeways or in our thoroughfares with football helmets trying to get money for their football teams. We can support our own, and we can take some of these brothers out of his jail and out of our prisons, and we can make them productive citizens and take them off the back of the taxpayers of Texas. I thank you, and I salute you for your work. Thank you very much.